Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making an agua fresca. And agua fresca basically means fresh water. So this is going to be a juice that I'm going to make out of watermelon and strawberries. It's a refreshing, delicious, and not to mention healthy drink. So keep watching and I'll show you how to make it. You'll need a whole container of strawberries. This is what? A pound of strawberries. I'll get those rinsed up in a minute. And then I have this. You want a seedless watermelon. I've already rinsed it. Always rinse your watermelon, you know, not to mention people are touching it, but it also has dirt on it. And just a little tip on how to choose a sweet watermelon. I've been doing this for like the longest, and I always pick a sweet watermelon. You want to look for the creamiest yellow that it has, and on the stem you want to make sure that it's brown and not green. If it's green, that means it was picked too soon. Most likely it's not going to be a sweet watermelon. And then like these lines, this one didn't have too many, but those are, it lets you know like the sugar, where the sugar was trying to come out. You don't want a shiny watermelon, you want like a dull if you can. So I'm going to cut this open and we're going to see if, you know, I picked a good one. And you're going to need 2 limes and sweetener if you want to sweeten this juice, or you can just leave it natural. You can use a sweetener of your choice, sugar, honey, whatever you like. So let me get this watermelon cut, let me get the strawberries rinsed, and get it all blended up. So I've rinsed my strawberries, and now I'm just going to slice them up. Why am I slicing them if they're going to go in the blender? Well, it just helps that they fit better in the blender. Blends up nice and good. You can also save some of these strawberries and add it to the pitcher. You can add it to your glass, but I'm just gonna chop them all up and add them to the blender with the watermelon. I cut the watermelon in half. It looks pretty red to me. I'm just gonna taste a little bit of it, see if it's sweet, and I'll let you know. That's a pretty sweet watermelon right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this put in the blender. You can save the other half for another juice for another time, but I'm only going to use half. To my blender, I'm going to add just a cup of water. I'll get my strawberries put in there, all of them. And then I'm just going to take a spoon instead of slicing this up, because ain't nobody got time for that. Just take a spoon. You can even take an ice cream scooper probably, and just scoop out the flesh and add it to your blender like that. You can even add some mint if you wanted to. You could add it to the pitcher, let it just sit in there after you've blended it up. You could probably even add some tequila and make this a strawberry watermelon margarita. If you do add some mint, you could add some rum and make this a mojito, or just leave it natural. You can make some popsicles out of this. I mean, there are so many things you can do with this, but you control the sweetness, make it a healthy drink for you and your family. Give it to your kids. Watermelon season is from May to September. So get out, choose a good watermelon, and make this. Okay, so let me continue doing this. Come back and show you the next step. Depending on the size of your watermelon, if you have to blend this in batches, I mean, you can do that. As you can see, it's pretty full. And I'm going to take some of that watermelon juice and I'm going to pour it in there as well. And because we're going to pour this over ice, the ice, you know, is going to take away some of the sweetness. So I'm going to add just a 1/3 cup of sugar. If you want it sweeter, you can always add more. If you don't want to add any sugar, totally up to you. So now let me get this blended. Here I added 4 cups of filtered water, and now I'm going to take the watermelon strawberry mixture, and I'm going to strain it into this pitcher. If you don't mind the pulp, you can skip this part, but I am going to discard the pulp. You can even use whatever is there. You can freeze it, add it to your drink, but me, I like a pulp-free juice. So let me get this going and just slowly push it down. All of that mixture. It smells so refreshing. Oh, I love the smell of watermelon. So refreshing. Okay, so let me keep doing this, and then I will be right back. This is what I was left with that I'm going to throw away. It's not too much. Okay, so now I'm going to add my limes. Let me get that going. Squeeze in your limes. This will last in your refrigerator for a few days if it's not all gone in one serving, because it is that delicious. Okay, so I'm going to stir it up, and then I'm going to taste it and see if it's sweet enough for me. That'll need not one more thing. Now I'm going to pour this on some ice and finally get to drink it. So I transferred it to another pitcher just so you can see the consistency of it, the color. If only you could smell it. Now, time to taste it. Oh, that is so fresh tasting. Definitely make this for your family, for your children. They're definitely going to love it. Nothing better than a refreshing drink on a hot summer day. That's the video for today, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.